Donald Trump welcomed British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer to the Oval Office, where they discussed key diplomatic issues. Starmer trying to convince Trump that a lasting peace in Ukraine will endure only if Kyiv and European leaders are at the table as negotiations move forward with Moscow. Starmer's trip, well, it reflects the mounting concern felt by much of Europe that Trump's aggressive push to find an end to Russia's war in Ukraine signals his willingness to concede too much to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Tensions have been high since Vice President J.D. Vance gave a speech in Munich demanding Europe do more for its own security and to celebrate free speech. Here's how it played out inside the Oval.
In his remarks at the Munich Security Conference, Vice President Vance condemned free speech violations in the UK. Particularly, could you respond? What is your message?
I have an idea. We have the man right here. Come on. Let's go, JD. We're putting you on stage.
Great. Yeah, look, I said what I said, which is that we do have, of course, a special relationship with our friends in the UK and also with some of our European allies, but we also know that there have been infringements on free speech that actually affect not just the British. Of course, what the British do in their own country is up to them, but also affect American technology companies and, by extension, American citizens. So that is something that we'll talk about today at lunch.
Okay, so a bit awkward, but then there's the AUKUS Security Pact, the three-way tie-up between the US, Australia and the UK. There's already an agreement, a great hope for Australia with those nuclear submarines as well, meant to be a bold vision for the future and to combat a rising China in the Asia-Pacific region. But here's what happened when a reporter asked the President about AUKUS.
You're discussing AUKUS with the Prime Minister, sir?
What does that mean?
AUKUS, the Australia-US Defence Alliance.
Yeah, well, we'll be discussing that. We've had another great relationship, and you have too, with Australia.
Yeah.
We've had a very good relationship with Australia. Please.
Trump also hinted at a rare earths minerals deal with Ukraine, aiming to enhance American presence and security across the European region. The president seemed to backtrack, though, on his suggestion that President Zelensky is a dictator.
Do you think that Mr. Zelensky is a dictator?
Did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question.
Next question now. Trump expressed support for potential UK control of the Chagos Islands. We've been talking about that here at Ticker for weeks, which has been a contentious issue. Starmer emphasising strengthening UK-US relations through increased defence spending and also economic opportunities while navigating Trump's complex administration. Starmer presenting Trump with an unprecedented state visit to Windsor Castle. That invitation from King Charles.
This is a letter from His Majesty the King. It's an invitation for a second state visit. This is really special. This has never happened before. This is unprecedented. And I think that just symbolises the strength of the relationship between us. So this is a very special letter. I think the last state visit was a tremendous success.
It was.
His Majesty the King wants to make this even better than that. So this is truly historic, an unprecedented second state visit, and he wants to talk that through with you.
And that says at Windsor. That's really something.
Yes. What I haven't got yet is your answer. I do need to.
The answer is yes.